Lapo, please describe IHE at an international level.
Sure. Okay. IHE is a very comprehensive organization. Has two major activities around the world. First of all, it's a development activities. So that we have domains where we develop technical specification. Those domains are under the umbrella of IHE International, which is a not-for-profit organization, standard development organization, based in the United States, which coordinates all the activities around the world. First of all, the domains, so the technical specification. There are 13 domains: cardiology, laboratory, ITI, information technology, radiology, many of them. And also the relationship with the deployment committees, those committees like IHE-Europe that are devoted to bring those technical specifications to the local turf, speaking with the local national stakeholders, both at the political level, at the technical level, and at the organizational level. So IHE sees these two branches that are working together, and that's all coordinated at international level. In the IHE International, the entire organization is managed by the IHE International Board. In the board, all the national initiatives have a seat, and they can relate and can tell their best practices, their stories, their successes, and for everybody to know what is going on. So, and IHE uptake acceptance in the global market is very high right now, is on the rise, because governments are more and more interested in increasing the quality that the care that are delivered to patient, but at the same time decreasing the cost. And so interoperability and the international standards can help that. There are a lot of basic standards around that are very useful, but they are very difficult to be used. So IHE comes into play here, where we take those base standards and help them apply to a mission, like how can we share a patient record among applications, and for the benefit of the doctors, for the benefit of the patient. So that's where we get in. So here how IHE is structured and the global level.
And can you please name a few sample projects in various countries?
Yes, in Europe there are national programs active that are leveraging IHE. Luxembourg, where we are now, is one of them. Austria with the HELGA project. The IHE Switzerland, the Switzerland project, the national, the Dossier Médical Personnel in France. Italy is working in that direction as well. So there is more and more embrace in Europe of IHE specifications at the EHELT level. Also because the European Commission has adopted parts of the IHE standards for their cross-border interoperability on EHELT programs. And at the global level, United States and Canada are two fine examples. The ONC, the Office of National Coordinator of the Department of Human Health Services of the Government of the United States, has increasingly adopted IHE as a way to have a better exchange and a meaningful exchange of healthcare information. Canada has the Canada Infoway, which is an agency that has been founded many years ago and has embraced IHE for a long time.
So you've mentioned the importance of working with policymakers. Why is there no co-chair policymaking? Because, of course, these people, representatives from governments, have their interests, which they could voice as players in the IHE environment.
Yeah, it's you have to find a good sweet spot to make this marriage. So we, as an organization, we're an organization of users and vendors that come together. IHE is always governed around the world by two persons, not one. So there is no one chairman, there is two chairmen, one representing the users, those that are using and have, doctors, for instance, and the vendors, those that are providing the systems. So those two are representing the capacity and the ability to use. The policymakers have to leverage that knowledge, and the contact can be only made at the local level. So Germany with Germany, Italy with Italy, and so on and so forth. IHE-Europe is a large umbrella that will help spread the best practice around Europe so that we can really make best use of everything. So for instance, Italy is looking at specific standards that are being developed by Switzerland, in particular regardless of the language, and trying to adapt to the Italian experiences, not reinventing the wheel. So that's basically one of the advantages that also IHE is bringing.
So you consider policymakers at the receiving end, and you would not envisage an active role for future projects and future activities?
We are not encouraging them to do anything, but they are welcome to join our organizations. In some of the jurisdictions, they are also sponsoring IHE local chapters, but this is not a requirement. It is up to them. Luxembourg is a good, fine example. There is enlightenment in the political level that is transpired down to the operational level of the EL program, and so there is a good marriage between what we do as IHE Luxembourg and the policy level. Other places like Italy, that's not possible. Probably even in Germany is difficult. So there are, we are not imposing a model for everyone. What we only know is that what we are good at. So we are good at writing good specs because we are, marrying together two different aspects of those specs: the usage and the capability to provide, and the ability to relate to stakeholders at the national level.